Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday, your last Monday, not just of the term, but of 2020 in your learning. So well done. If that isn't something to celebrate together, I don't know what is. So we are going to kickstart with our advert for today, which you might have spotted already. It's going to be the John Lewis / Waitrose Give a Little Love number, a particularly good one, I must say. So for today, as always, you're going to need something to write on. I've uploaded a comic book template for one of the activities. You'll see it on the website. You can use it, you don't need to. And you'll also need access to the video. Now, if you did my Christmas advert work on Friday, I think you'd probably agree the sound quality watching the video within the video wasn't particularly great. You didn't need it because it was just a song in the background. But if you would rather, same as I did before, I've put the what you need to search at the bottom to find the video, and then you should be good to go from there. You can watch it either on YouTube or within this. It's totally up to you. Okay, so without further ado, I am going to move on to the next slide. The video is going to start playing. I think it's about 2 minutes long. While you're watching, there's a couple of questions, mostly focused on what are the acts of kindness you see, kind of what chain reaction does it set off? Also, how was each individual person or creature feeling before and after they received their act of kindness? Okay, so you can make notes, whatever you want on that. Let's get watching. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed that one. I think for me, that message of spreading kindness is perhaps more important this year than it has ever been before. I think we know that that kind of message is something that's got a lot of people through this mad old year. So hopefully you've had a chance to start thinking about it already, but perhaps now you could just give me a pause and see if you can kind of make your list of the acts of kindness you see, who gave them, who received them, and that kind of idea of their feelings before and after. You can record that however you want, and then when you're ready, if we want to move on, we will start our first activity. Okay, so I mentioned a comic book strip earlier, and that is going to come in useful because I thought a nice activity to start us off would be storyboarding that advert. So thinking about the sequence of events and kind of what triggered what, and turning it into your very own comic book. Now, as we know, comic book, I'm sure you've seen examples before, use a range of pictures and kind of narration, or often speech between characters to show what's happening. Now, interestingly, in that advert, there wasn't any speech. Okay, so perhaps you guys could think you've got two options. You could do the same, or perhaps you could think about what you think might be being said or what might be being thought by each of those characters there. And you could come up with your own dialogue. So if you want to, it doesn't have to be a particularly long activity. For some of you, you might really enjoy doing something like this, and you might want to spend a lot of time doing it. For some of you, it might be a case of just spending 5-10 minutes, perhaps even just working on a picture of one scene that you like. So you can either use the comic book strip I've put on the website, or if you want to just draw straight onto some plain paper or whatever, the choice is yours, my friends. All right, so if you want to pause me, and then as always, when you're ready to move on, got my second activity ready for you. Okay, so we'd love to see your comic books, by the way. If you wanted to share with us, that would be incredible. Today, I think perhaps the most important of the two activities, I am setting you the challenge of writing notes to people in your life and the local community around you, to share a bit of love yourself, and thank them for everything they do or have done for you. All right, so I've put on there as precise vocabulary as a skill we're looking at. Now, precise vocabulary is something we've been focusing on since term 1, and I think it's something we can explore in any piece of writing. The reason I thought it would be a good one today is just that, when we are thanking people or showing our gratitude, I think it's really important to be specific and, make it clear exactly what we are being thankful for. So that's why we chose precise vocab. Now, if you look down the side here with the green writing, I've got a list of suggestions of people that you could write some little thank you notes to. Now, this list is by no means prescriptive, finished. There are thousands of people that we can thank, and these are just some of the suggestions that I came up with first. Please write your thank you notes to whoever you want to do. I've put on there dinner ladies, postal workers, supermarket workers, parents/siblings. Listen, guys, they are putting up with you guys while you're doing your home learning, all right? And I know they will be doing things on a daily basis to keep you happy, to keep you safe, and to keep you entertained, all right? NHS, we know, is a group that we have been massively trying to show our appreciation for this year, and police and fire service I've put there as well. But like I said, that there are so many people we could put on that list. Okay, now I've done a little example here in the purple. This is my thank you note to our post lady, who is a legend, and I've tried to show that in my mini note. All right, so if I read that out now, hopefully you'll hear some examples of precise vocabulary, and obviously that message of thank you. So, to our wonderful post lady who delivers letters at lightning speed. Sorry, don't mind me getting a relative clause in there. Just the note to say thank you for all your incredible, inspiring, and at times thankless work. I know that it probably isn't much fun delivering posts when it's cold and rainy, but we so appreciate it. The letters and parcels that you've delivered have helped us feel connected to our families, and that is absolutely true. So, there's my little note. Perhaps you want to do something similar. If not, I've given you the challenge at the bottom here of, can you write at least 2 notes yourself? They don't have to be super long. They don't have to be super, super detailed, but you've just got to get across why you're saying thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I think I was saying thankful in my head as well. And just try and use as much precise vocabulary as possible. Now, you can give these straight to the person you're thanking. If you're in isolation at the moment, it might mean just holding on to them for a little while. But we would love to see them. I think it'd be a really inspiring way to start our week. I'd really love to see it. So if there's anything you want to share, please do drop us an email. If you've got any questions as well, then let us know and we will get you sorted. But good luck. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it gives you an opportunity to just stop and think for a minute and think, right, who am I grateful to at this moment in time? Okay, right. Take it steady, Eddies. I will see you tomorrow for another advert. I think you're going to really like tomorrow's. Full disclosure, I sobbed like a baby when I watched it the first time. But then again, I feel like that's a bit of a theme. All right. Take it steady, guys. Bye-bye.